Plaintiff Kashana Hagler dated the defendant for 4 years, and she claims he was a physically abusive cheater. Kashana claimed she and the defendant had sex 2 days ago, despite the fact that the defendant's new girlfriend is with him in court today. Kashana's suing her ex for child support. Defendant DeMar Jackson says Kashana is a liar who's just upset that he no longer wants to be with her. DeMar claims Kashana is jealous of his new girlfriend, and she constantly harasses both of them. And he has the text messages to prove it.
Start with you.
Okay, I'm here today on the behalf of DeMar Jackson. He's a cheater and an abuser. He cheated on me numerous of times.
You say you're here on behalf of him.
I'm here today.
That's not the way you help
I'm
people.
sorry. I'm here today
To sue.
to sue him.
DeMar, not on behalf
To
of.
sue DeMar.
She's on behalf of.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Right, go ahead.
So, he's a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
He's an abuser. He cheated on me through the whole 4 years of our relationship.
When did you all begin dating?
April 2013.
Okay, 13 you all began, and during that time he was cheating, and what else?
Just cheating and being abusive.
Abusive how?
Like the example, one time, like he had company over to my house, and I'm like, well, before you leave, Walmart, because we call him Walmart, can you clean up your mess? So he get mad at me and take me in the back room, and he had made me punch myself with in my eye when he jumped on me, started kicking me, started calling me.
He grabbed your hand?
He grabbed my hand and made me punch myself in my eye.
Okay.
He made my eye black.
And he
I got
began
evidence.
kicking you?
Yeah, kicking me, calling me bees and whatever. So I'm yelling for help, like, can somebody call the police? And he's like, well, he yelling with me, like, call the police, thinking like I'm playing. So when the police finally had came, that's when he jumped off my balcony. And I pressed charges on him. And after I pressed the charges on him, I dismissed it because I was like, I got kids by him.
But did they charge him, though?
They charged him, but
Okay, so they believed you.
yeah, I got.
Let me see what you have. You say you want to
witness
show me.
my report.
They believe whenever you're charged,
Yeah.
that means that the prosecutor believed that there was probable cause.
Yes.
And they believe that it's more likely than not that what is being alleged is true. Otherwise, the prosecutor does not charge. The prosecutor, they get the police report. That's when the prosecutor says, okay, I think we should charge the person.
Yeah, but the state still picked it up. If I was to drop it, they still picked it up.
They did,
Yes,
right.
they
And
did.
so that's what I was going to say. If they have enough evidence without your testimony, they'll pursue it.
Yes.
And so what happened when they pursued it?
He ended up having to go to the Monday program.
Okay, so he was found guilty.
Yeah.
All right,
a lie,
without
Your
your,
Honor.
pardon me?
That's a lie. I went to the Monday program for something else, not because of that. Those charges were dropped.
All right, well, unless you have something that says he was convicted, he says the Monday program was for something else. But you do provide me a police report, and it does make reference to the things that occurred that you alleged. And they took photographs of your injured eye. She stated that the kicks to her legs had not left any marks. All right, so is that the only time, or do you
And
have
for
some other
him
instances?
to be bringing somebody else to the show when he was just with me 2 nights ago.
But I know that.
2 nights ago. And if it weren't for me, she wouldn't be here.
Did you know they were dating?
He told me that they broke up.
When?
Like, before all this stuff had happened, like
Okay,
he
well, he
broke up.
tried to call you and tell you they were back together.
I didn't know. I mean,
Get a man
that's
who,
on her
you
if she
just
wanna
call
be
him
here.
back. He was
That's
gonna
on
call
her,
you.
'cause-
He was calling you
Well,
to
that's on
tell
her.
you.
She wanna be
weren't
looking
you? Did
stupid.
you
Yes,
call to
that's on
tell
her.
her? She was calling
Yes,
to
sir.
tell you. You say yes, sir.
Well, he was acting
Why
like
didn't
she
you
wasn't.
pick up when they called you? Then
Well,
you
he-
wouldn't have gotten yourself into this mess with you dating him while he's with his woman.
No, he was with me before her.
But you were with him 2 days ago knowing that he was with the
No,
woman.
I did. He told me he was broken up with her.
All right, but he got back together with
Well, I
her
don't
and
know.
called you to tell you, and you wouldn't pick up.
Well, it is what it is, Your Honor. And for him to be bringing somebody else to the show when he was just with me 2 nights ago.
But I know that.
2 nights ago. And if it weren't for me, she wouldn't be here.
Plaintiff Kashana Hagler dated the defendant for 4 years, and she claims they had sex 2 days ago, despite the fact that he's in court today with his new girlfriend.
Sir, you give me some background.
All right. She pretty much is all of this is because she's mad at me because I don't want to be with her no more. You know, part of me leaving my ex-girlfriend or my girlfriend at a point in time was because of her harassing us, calling 24/7.
About what? What was she discussing?
Pretty
what
much.
What she say?
Oh, you're not gonna be with no other female if you ain't gonna be with me. That
That's
girl
a lie.
that you're not seeing your kids. She can this and that.
What time frame? Give me for the year of such and such, or from 6 months?
From since we first started.
When was that?
I say April 16th to like now. April 6th.
All right. And how many times out of those calls did she mention child support?
All the time, or a few. I say like
calling you, sir.
A few of them, such as I'm gonna make your life a miserable hell. I'm gonna milk you for everything you got. You know, your kid's last name gonna be changed. She harasses her. This is my girl.
I hope when we get to this child support, you paid because you keep talking about everything other than what she is suing you for.
Okay.
And so I hope you don't owe it because you really deflecting that conversation.
Well, you know what? I actually do owe child support, Your Honor. I was incarcerated for 6 months. That's part of being backed up. I got out of incarceration. I found me a job.
$1,000 a month?
I pay like
$300.
Nah, $300 to her and another $300 to my other child. So like $600 a month I have to pay. So when I came out of incarceration, the Monday program, I found me a job. I actually got laid off from that job. I got proof that I go.
When did you find the job?
Yes, sir. I start a job tomorrow.
No, when did you find the other one?
My other job was like, let's see, I got out February, so it was like March, April-ish, around that way. And it was a temp service. I end up getting laid off.
Okay. What do you have coming up tomorrow, you were saying?
Well, I got resources. I don't have my thing. They just gave me a card, gave me an interview, and hired me pretty much on the spot. They said they know about my court day and things like that, so they said I'll just start tomorrow as soon as I get back home or whatever. Other than that, before I didn't have a job, I was still going job hunting. I got job resources and things like that I use around my city and things like that.
What did you want to show me?
Not just like this is just some like the thing for the job store I used to go to.
All right, just let me have your file so I can look through it quickly. You sound convincing, and that's all I that's all I hope to see is young men who are doing their best. I know it's hard out here with jobs and educational opportunities. And so that's all I want to see is that you've been trying.
Yes, sir.
And
it's not like I don't want to pay my child support because I do. I love my children dearly.
All right. And I see some evidence of you trying, but then I see some texts that don't have anything to do with the job.
That's her text harassing my girl.
Girl, I go to war about mines, especially Marmar. Don't think your punk A is hard. I'm going to still beat you. You are nobody to me. Who is this from and to who?
She's talking to her.
You to her.
Because he brought her to my house for her to fight me.
No. That's a lie, Your Honor.
We fought, Your Honor.
I brought her
to my house.
It was self-defense, Your Honor.
Sounds like you were starting it, though.
It was self-defense,
That was
Your
at
Honor.
the that was after that.
Sound like you were starting it.
Well.
All right, so let's get to the specifics of the child support. Tell me about that. And what has that been like over the course of, how old is the child?
They 1 and 2. I got 2 kids by 1 and 2 years old.
Okay, 1 and 2. And has he paid anything over the 2 years?
He just started paying his child support of last year. And
child is only 1. That makes sense.
Say that again. I'm saying is.
All right, you have your child support?
Yes, he just now started trying to pay child support.
You have the printout. I'll just go with
It's a printout also in my folder, Your
I'll
Honor.
go with the
it
printout.
went up to over $5,000.
All right. It is over 5,000. That's the only issue today.
Mm-hmm.
And you have 2 other kids, you say?
No, one other.
One other. So
He said he got 1 on the way.
You have a total of 3 children, and perhaps 1 on the way.
That's
but
what
he
he
has.
said.
Is this your girlfriend is
Yes,
expecting?
Possibly.
All right, and so you work.
Yes, I do.
All right. So you all believe you can afford it?
Yes.
All right. So they believe as a couple they can afford it.
Okay.
How many children you have other than those 2? That's it?
I got 7 kids, Your Honor. And I'm a good mother. I love my kids.
How old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
How old is the oldest child?
They 12 years old. He's 12 years old. They 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay, and
I'm
all
a
the
good
other
mother.
fathers take care of their
Yes,
responsibilities?
they pay child
That's a
support
lie,
as
Your
well.
Honor.
That's a lot.
Well, how would you know and
She's,
how would she
she's
know?
at my neck.
Huh?
She's at my neck. The other children's father don't do nothing for their kids.
Yes,
None of that.
Quiet. How do
Out
you
of-
know?
I was with her for
Right.
4 years. Out of all 6 of her baby dads, you know, she got 7 kids, 6 different baby dads. I'm the only one that want to take care of my boys.
My
And
kids'
she's
dad
at
paid
me the
child
hardest.
support.
She's
Yes,
at me the hardest because I want to take care of mine. The other ones don't want to do nothing for
Yes,
their children.
they in their life.
Majority of them are in jail.
And
and
just
been
like
in
you
jail.
was too. Just like you was too.
But
And you
hey.
got 2 years on the shelf if you get in trouble.
I did a
then-
couple months. They've been
Okay,
in
you
for
still
years.
get them 2 years on the
They've been
shelf.
in for years.
They've been in for years.
Plaintiff Kashana Hagler dated the defendant for 4 years, and she claims they had sex 2 days ago, despite the fact that he's in court today with his new girlfriend.
Sir, you have a printout showing, even though yours shows a little less, meaning you are paying
Yes,
your
sir.
arrearage.
Yes, sir.
It's still over $5,000, slightly over $5,000. And if you can't find a job that affords you, because it sounds like you pay $300 each,
Yes, sir.
and that's a pretty good piece, man.
He in the original other
That's
baby
a pretty
phone
good
with
piece of money.
$10,000.
And so they determined based on the number of children and his income. And you need to slow down as well on
Or somebody be trying to have a baby by you.
having children. Both of you need to tie it up. Let's see. I'll grant you your judgment,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Your Honor.
$5,000. And if you're trying to change the amount because of your income, then you have to go down to Child Support Agency and go through that for a modification. Good luck to you all. Bye-bye.
I just hope that they can get the issue resolved. I mean, like, we all grown, you know, you 29, he's 27. We need to learn how to move on, you feel me? If he want to be there for his kids, let him be there for his kids. Y'all don't have to be in a relationship to take care of y'all child, you
But
feel
when
me?
we still messing around,
Okay.
then what are you?
But
That's a lie.
still, though,
You
that
just
doesn't,
with me 2 days ago.
listen, that doesn't, and I know about that. That doesn't
Okay.
give you the right to be messy about it, though. We're grown. We can handle this as grown
you
women.
20 years old.
Okay, I'm 20, but I have a job. I have
Okay,
my
I
own
do
child.
too.
Okay,
I
are you
do
working?
too. Yes, I
That's
do.
besides the point.
But
We're
you know
grown.
what? I don't even be arguing with you. This
Yeah.
is my baby daddy.
We're
So
grown.
and
That's
you
all I'm
pretending
saying.
that you pregnant.